Hey guys, what's up again, CCC, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Animated Cybertronian Mode Mega. Now, the vehicle mode is probably the weirdest looking vehicle mode I have ever seen, and a lot of my fellow Transformers reviewers agree with this. The main color scheme here is a grayish white. If you get into the right light, it kind of looks gray, but this light kind of looks white. And some more here, some red here, and some silver and black. So traditional megatron colors. The box calls this mode a fusion fighter. Now, there's a reason that this is very controversial. This is a very controversial mode. Sorry about that. In that, which way's front? Now, according to the box, this way is front. Yet, according to another thing, according to also, this looks like the front because the gun's there. I don't know. Specifically, I like this way to be front. Now, on a recent episode of TFWire, it's one of my favorite Transformers podcasts. In fact, it's the only Transformers podcast I listen to, anyway, is that Jesse says, how does this mode fly? Well, guess what? Here's how it flies. Now, there are two boosters. Here and here. Now, it's a vertical takeoff, like this. And then that the gun is actually a booster itself, so it goes like this. So, it's basically, imagine a helicopter combined with a jet. And that's where you get cybertron and megatron. Now, this mode is inaccurate to the three-part beginning. Sorry. But I kind of have a theory on that. My theory is that actually this mode was either a concept designed by Hasbro or the finalization, and when we got this was either the prototype. We've seen this before with many other Transformers, is that we get the prototype figure, but we actually see on the show is nothing like looks like. So we've seen that with some Transformers. This is the first major case that's happened. So yeah, it's kind of weird. Alright, so now we're going to transform after that long talk. First thing we want to do is we're going to pull the cannon aside. Like so. Just gotta readjust myself here. Okay, then we're going to want to lift it. I'm going to want to set this landing gear right down and fold these two panels aside. We want to take the kneecaps, pull them apart, and flip them down. Okay, then we're going to want to take the legs, pull them apart, and rotate them. I'm sorry if you can't see it. And we're going to do the same thing here. Yeah. If your leg falls or this, just reattach it. This one's actually very simple to reattach. Let me go over the character a bit. The character Megatron is a very badass, I can say. I really don't know. Oh, fuck the character stuff. Okay, so then we'll just rotate and bring the feet out, like so. Now let's get it to stand. Okay, so now we're going to want to bring this chest piece forward. And let me get it adjusted here. Then we're going to bring this out. And as you can see, the head automatically morphs into position. And we're going to want to rotate the shoulders down. Like so. And push the cannon right back in here. And let me get out a bit. And first animated Megatron. I gotta say, this is a very good robot mode. It's a very good robot mode. And if you take a look at the head, here. you'll see that it is based off of his the original prototype design for animated Megatron, for movie Megatron set. It works on this figure. Again, main color scheme here is not that different from the vehicle mode. The only difference I would say is this gold shining plate right here. Posability wise, it's actually very posable. I want to take the Fuji can off because, well, it kind of deweights it. So posability wise, you got a full 360-degree movement of the arms. Like so. You have, sorry for that dead air. The feet can in theory move 360 degrees, but because of the chest piece, it is blocking it. The kneecaps, again, can move. The feet, as in the feet themselves, can move. I don't know what you want to use that for, but hey, they move. Okay, now that's the figure itself. Now, Megatron's statement as a weapon has always been a big-ass cannon. So we're going to set Megatron aside for a second. Take a look at his big-ass cannon. The cannon... Wait. Sorry about that, I dropped the cannon. Let's put Megatron back in here. About the size of Megatron, which seems to be a statement. Oh yeah, and when you remove the cannon, there's this little thing right here. So, I don't know. The cannon's about the size of Megatron, and it's actually good portion of show record from here. But here it just looks like a jet. It does fire a long way, so let me aim the camera. It would fire a very long way. And other than this, you got this. A sword. A fusion sword. It's just bad. It's just very bad. Let me put the cannon back on Megatron for a sec. If I can get it. There we go. And let me pose him the way I have him on my shelf. For size, he's about the size of an average Voyager, I would say. Medium height, not as big as Starscream. But still a good size. Overall, this is a great figure, and other from a crappy vehicle mode, he is a great figure, and he's one of my favorite figures so far. If you can find him, this is definitely a pickup, and if you can't find him, then you're just not looking in the right places, obviously. But that's it for Megatron. I will be doing Leader when I get him, but, you know, I think Voyager Megatron is still going to have a big place in my heart, even when I get Leader. Alright, but for now, this is Uppercut signing off, saying have a good day, and obey your Decepticon overlords.